Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am General H.J. Singh. Fortunately, I have a little tail added to my name. I am Shaurya Chakra and a VSM, and I have retired, and I retired in 2010. I'm an ex-NDA. I had the fortune of being posted to NDA as an instructor and staff, and I also was fortunate enough to be posted to Indian Military Academy as a brigadier. And now I've retired and I'm now with the Chandigarh Defence Academy, and we are preparing the young children to join the National Defence Academy at Khadakwasla. I'm going to take on a series of these video clips on National Defence Academy Khadakwasla, and I will tell you a little bit of history about National Defence Academy and what all goes on there in the National Defence Academy, and how we train and make officers out of young lads, young boys and girls now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a brief on NDA Khadakwasla. Khadakwasla, nestled in the picturesque foothills of the Shadri ranges that form the western watershed of the Mutha River Valley, the Khadakwasla village had existed en route to Singh Fort for centuries. When I talk of Singh Fort, I'm more than certain a lot of ex-NDAs will remember the lovely Singh Fort and that our trips to the Singh Fort, and it was a wonderful experience. Khadakwasla derives its name from the village across the lake. Etymologically, Khadak means sword and Wasla means abode. Khadakwasla, or the abode of the sword, provided poetic justification for the location of the military training academy at the end, the Indian Military Academy. All parameters set by the government at that time were met by this location, and the parameters were: it should have a temperate climate all year round, it should have adequate space for further expansion, it should creating training facilities must be easy there, and it should have good atmosphere. What went in the favor of this academy was that Shri Morarji Desai, the chief minister of erstwhile Bombay state, donated 8,300 acres of land near Pune. Pandit Nehru, who was the prime minister, finally laid the foundation stone of the National Defence Academy in 1949. Before that, NDA finally moved in. It was combined general warfare school that the British had set up there for the troops during the Second World War. It started as Indian National War Memorial, went on to become a National War Academy, and finally to National Defence Academy. The United States Military Academy at West Point was taken as a model, and a lot was replicated in NDA. Started with very humble beginning, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I can very proudly say it is one of the best academies in the world. Today, it is spread over an area of 28,000 square kilometers and has its own lake, known as Khadakwasla Lake, has its own airfield, own aircraft, trains all three wings of the Army, Navy and the Air Force. In addition, it is training the lady cadets of NDA and is also training cadets of friendly foreign countries. Once the decision was taken by the government to have Tri-Service Academy, this decision was very important and was based on the following analogy. By training together for a certain period of time under guidance and supervision of officers, the personnel of the three services, the youth, would appreciate each other's problems, possibilities, and limitations in a natural and a very easy manner in the inter-service groupings. The jointness lay in developing a bond of good fellowship and harmonious living in a joint mold by living together, facing hardships together, pursuing their curriculum activities together, and understanding one another's mind, weaknesses, strengths. The cadets would build trust, mutual respect, compatibility, camaraderie, and a spirit of amity in apparent as well as ingrained diversity. The basic foundation of cooperation is thus built in intimate contact with one another in a tri-service setting which would blend traditions and practices of the three services. There being no combined academy earlier, officers of the three services did not meet for common discussions until some were selected ones, maybe for staff college or at a later stage for NDC. But today, ladies and gentlemen, very rightly, a CDS has been appointed and work on togetherness, jointmanship is taking place now. I will end here, and I wish all the aspirants of NDA the very best of luck for your coming exams. We at NDA, we at the CDA would love to have you guys cracking NDA and joining the NDA, the Sudan block, which is right behind me, and wish to see you there in the Sudan block. Wish you all the very best. God bless you. Jai Hind.